Seems like Kamilla Cardoso is done with Angel Reese, man. Angel Reese is up there mucking up everything, guys. I've been telling y'all. There's only so much masquerading you can do. There's only so much you can hold up this facade.
Angel Reese just received a harsh reality check, not from an opponent, but from her own teammate, Kamilla Cardoso, that made fans cringe. After a particularly quiet bench reaction and one glaring play, Reese went from being the team star to recording yet another inconsequential double-double in a loss to the Phoenix Mercury, a team that was having a terrible game themselves. But this isn't just about one game. Everything culminated in Phoenix, leading to what looked like a full-on breakdown in team cohesion. No baby, do it, here we go. Was this the result of growing tension? Karma? Or maybe the spotlight finally exposing issues that had been simmering under the surface? Either way, the effect was clear. And when your own teammate begins pointing out your flaws, it's time to question what lies ahead, especially when the person you're meant to rely on turns into your biggest obstacle. If you agree with Cardoso, then leave a comment below. Let's talk about Angel Reese's offensive performance last night. The key word is offensive, because that's the only kind of offense she seems committed to delivering this season. However, we're not just talking about the self-proclaimed villain, who, by the way, was supposed to be leading Chicago's bravado to the promised land of golden toilets and bathrooms with running water. During Chicago's fourth consecutive defeat, the spotlight landed on Kamilla Cardoso and Angel Reese, but not for the reasons Sky fans were hoping. The tension was evident during the May 27th game against the Mercury, where Cardoso's on-court decisions revealed what many had been speculating about the Angel. Fake Reese. Kamilla Cardoso? No freebie. Cardoso has had enough of the Chicago Sky experiment. Tyler Marsh, once again, you deserve praise for contributing to the WNBA as a whole. You, the team, and the fans have all suffered because of this point-forward experiment and the Ariel Atkins deal. Cardoso was fully engaged, controlling the paint and cleaning up rebounds. Reese, on the other hand, looked disengaged. Every movement seemed out of sync, and the usual flow of teamwork was clearly missing. The chemistry wasn't just weak, it was flat-out awkward. Angel 435. Let's move on. Another day, another defeat, and it's starting to feel like the team might never win again. She was about to get the combo meal, travel, rebound, and turnover, all for the price of one, baby. Normally, this would have set up a classic pick and roll, but Cardoso hesitated, looked at Reese, paused, and then passed to someone else. This wasn't just a missed opportunity, it was a clear sign that Cardoso no longer trusted Reese to deliver in critical moments. That decision said everything. The person who should be throwing tantrums on the Sky? It should be this woman right here, Kamilla Cardoso. Watch the anger radiate from her as she switches. We can't even get a press pass to Kamilla Cardoso anymore because Natasha Cloud is busy posting about her. After a botched pick and roll where Reese failed to set a solid screen, Cardoso responded with a visible eye roll before jogging back to defense. Later, during a timeout, Reese tried to engage in the huddle, but Cardoso turned away, shutting it down completely. These weren't minor gestures, they were intentional actions by a player who had decided she could no longer rely on her supposed co-star. And yes, the cameras caught it all. I'm sorry, bro. She's not very good. She's just not very good. She looked like she didn't have the drive, the hunger, the dog in her, bro. I watched Aaliyah Boston walk her down the court, but she didn't want any part of that. I see her tapping out every night, she just doesn't want it, dude. Let's be real. You guys drafted a bust. And this isn't drama for the sake of drama. Cardoso isn't just physically dominant, she's strategic. She made a conscious choice to freeze Reese out. Cardoso began working more closely with teammates who kept the ball moving, who created opportunities, who made the offense look alive. It wasn't just an emotional reaction, it was a clear message. Cardoso wanted no part of the dysfunction that started every time Reese touched the ball. We get to discuss the meme now. I won't even call this a basketball team anymore, let's just call them Chicago Sky. It's becoming that absurd. Even fans started to pick up on the shift immediately. As the game progressed, social media lit up with commentary about how Cardoso was lifting the team's morale and performance, while critics zeroed in on Reese, pointing out how the offense fell apart whenever she was on the court. Ball movement stopped. Energy dropped. Possessions ended in bricks or giveaways. The dynamic between Cardoso and Reese quickly became the central story of the night, overshadowing every other aspect of the game. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm frustrated with this offense. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm mad that I still can't get a proper entry pass. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm angry that I'm still dealing with this level of amateurism in the WNBA. By the end of the game, it wasn't just about a bad night or a slump. The question became, how much damage can one player's style of play do to an entire system? Did you know that Cardoso's decision to freeze Reese out in real time pointed to a deeper issue? One that goes beyond stats and highlights a breakdown in team chemistry that's killing Chicago's offensive flow? This season, she has a 46% rebound percentage, and 46% of her offensive boards come off her own team's misses. You're welcome for the new stat. If you've never seen Reese dunk before, don't let that last shot fool you. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. So, move aside so I can step up to the plate. And no, you won't see it here either, so just wait, okay? I'll admit it, we're watching because of you too. Come on, man, try shooting without staring at the rim first. What's the hold up? Reese's tendency to stop ball movement is stalling the entire Chicago offense. Cardoso is trying, desperately, but the team's offensive rhythm is broken. This isn't just a phase. It's the direct result of Angel. Rather than improving the system, Reese's game is suffocating it. The ball sticks. Spacing disappears. What should be a coordinated offense becomes frozen whenever Reese demands the ball and kills the momentum. Kamilla Cardoso isn't happy in Chicago, and I can't blame her. This feels like yet another year of the same mess. She's literally walking away from the action, turning her back on the team. Defenders are giving Reese space, daring her to shoot with confidence. And in the third quarter against the Sparks, she tried the exact same spin move twice, both ended in missed layups. Cardoso had to leave the paint just to avoid a turnover or forced pass. Because of Reese's inability, or unwillingness, to distribute the ball effectively, Chicago has now abandoned the pick-and-roll game entirely, even though it should be a staple.